Excuse me, I'm still chewing. I picked watermelon. First week of November, I'm still getting watermelon. I got this Homelite Super XP1020 automatic. I mean, you don't see many of the 1020 automatics. Most of them are manual oilers. And you don't see many of the Super XP 1020 automatics. They're just pretty hard to come by. It's faded on the outside, but I mean on the inside there's hardly a scratch. It doesn't look like it was used much. And the only problem I have found with it is that was a problem with the recoil. Let's see if I can get a picture of this. It didn't have the little metal band. This piece right here is not supposed to look like a pie. It's supposed to be like a rectangle. And the spring wore it down because it's supposed to have a metal ring around it to protect the magnesium. And that was all it was really that I could find. But the recoil on it is kind of hard to pull. Or it was. Very hard to pull. And I don't think I'm pulling fuel. So, two issues. One is maybe the fuel pump. The carb tested good on pressure, but I don't know about. It just doesn't seem to be pulling fuel out of the tank. But the recoil was so hard. I'm not in that bad a shape, but my gosh, I about tore up my arm trying to get this thing started. Once it locked up on pressure, I couldn't hardly pull it out of there. It yanked my arm back like an old Harley panhead. But anyway, I put it back together. I'm going to look at it in another time. I've got a side-by-side engine to put in and do a few other things. And for now, this is going to be put together as is. Maybe I'll pull on it once or twice here or there, but I don't know. It's got spark. It's actually sputtered a couple times, but when I poured gas into it, but I couldn't get it to keep going. And it doesn't seem like I got new Tygon fuel hoses, and it doesn't seem to be pulling fuel. So I don't know what the problem is, except that's a Tillotson HL222, and I wonder if that has. That's something I'm not real familiar with. It's got some oddball. I don't know if I imagine all of y'all have seen this, but it's got this little pump here. That well, I don't know what this little small deal is here. Haven't worked on these type of carburetors before, but it would seem that has some sort of fuel pump or something. I don't know here, but everything looked inside of it clean. You can see it just wasn't dinged up at all. On the inside pieces, everything was really good. What they did was somebody had the same problem I had, because the original. Let me see if I can get this original recoil. Andrew Seth Price gave me that recoil housing, because I'll show you what happened to the other one. If I can get it out here. If I still have it. I don't think I must have junked it somewhere. I didn't think I did, but anyway, I'll show you here where the screws hooked into the housing. Every one of these, here, and down here, the housing was busted, and it was from this being so hard to pull. It actually caused the breaks in and they'd taken baling wire and wired this, or it wasn't baling wire, it was like, yeah, it was baling wire. So early on, this developed an issue with a real hard start. No clue why. A lot of these bigger saws have a compression release. This one doesn't. So Like I said, it screwed up the housing. Got another housing on there, transferred the tag, even put another recoil on it because of that. And I also put the shields on, the plastic shields on the top and bottom. And the new recoil's from a 1050, so it needed the bushing here, which this one didn't, but that one's pretty, I had some wear on it. So I thought about putting this one back, but you can see how big, how much of that came off. I'd have to build that all the way back up and then put another band on it. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I want to do that. This recoil will be fine. But anyway, I'm perplexed about this saw. That's the original bar. You can still see the Homelite lettering on it. It's got the big spike. I'm not sure if I have that on right. Might have that on upside down. But it's not a full wrap, but still, it's got the original. It's all original. And it looks good. So this is when I've got already got the bar decals and the decals for this. This will get a full restoration as soon as I get it running right. So it might be a while, but it's not going anywhere. Take care.